Whew. This one is super exciting to me. I don't know if you know what's missing up here, but I had to bring it off the shelf because doing these tobacco reviews on a seasonal basis has been awesome. Trying so many different things. Everybody has given great suggestions. I have loved them all, and I was very excited about the July month with the American blends, and it has put it on a whole nother level for me. I am super thrilled because today is the day that I would like to announce my vote for an official McClelland's Frog Morton Cellar replacement. I know, everybody's been looking for that holy grail. I think I found it. We are going to go head to head with Missouri Meerschaum's American Patriot and McClelland's Frog Morton Cellar, the extinct Frog Morton. Have no doubt that the tobacco that I have is Frog Morton Cellar with the barrel stave cube inside. This is my to-go Frog Morton Cellar tin, and my Missouri Meerschaum American Patriot, which I have been enjoying thoroughly. Right off the bat, let's give you a comparison side by side of the two blends. The first thing noticed, extremely bright Missouri Meerschaum, very dark McClelland, very dark indeed. Okay, so that's the first thing of note to me. Cut, very similar, a very chunky cut. Tin note. Let's start with McClelland. Okay, so there's that quick punch of the bourbon, and it's nice and sharp on the back of the nose. So it's very sweet up front, nice and sharp. Just a fragrant hint of Latakia. Very slight on the Virginia. The ketchupy smell has reduced and is basically gone. Now, just the tin description on this: Frog Morton put barrel stave cubes in his mellow stave aged Latakia blend, both in casks and cans, to infuse it with a unique whiskey character at once delicate and rich. He considers this skillfully crafted, beautifully balanced mixture to be the stellar achievement of his well-stocked cellar. It's a mellow, fragrant Latakia blend enhanced with stave cubes cut from barrels used to mature and flavor Frog Morton's own special whiskey. I mean, it's all there. There's some Latakia, there's some Virginias. I mean, it's one of my all-time favorite blends, easily. Now, let's go for the Missouri Meerschaum. Okay, right off the bat, the Latakia is toned down, as well as you're not getting nearly as much of the bourbon up front. I believe before I spoke about this being a Dr. Pepper versus Diet Dr. Pepper. And I'm so far still standing by that. I can pick up a little bit of the Virginias. I can get a little bit of that bourbon. I mean, it is remarkable, the similarities. I'm so excited. All right, I'm going to do the pre-light now and see what I can taste just from the pre-light. This is Frog Morton Cellar. Again, getting a little bit of the whiskey, that bourbon. Picking up a tiny amount of the Virginias. I'm getting more of the mellow Virginia in there. Let's try Missouri Meerschaum's American Patriot. Right off the bat, much brighter. Probably 20% brighter. Getting a lot more of the Virginias. Not too much of their topping with the rum. I mean, not rum. With their what is it? Whiskey, bourbon, bourbon, whiskey. I believe their topping is bourbon. Yeah, a light bourbon top note. It is truly a light bourbon top note. Okay. All right, now let's jump into the top end of this with the pre-lights, or not the pre-lights, with the let's get into the char light. Mm-hmm. Okay. Frog Morton Cellar, very mellow. A lot of Kias there. It's very subdued. The blend is overall mild. I've called this before a crossover blend. I firmly believe this is a great crossover blend for those in the aromatic realm that want to dip their toe in over on the English side. A lot of Kias there. It's not pungent, but the presence is known. Slight amount of bourbon taste. I will say the variances in these, because I've tried to put it as close as possible by putting them into similar type cobs. The only difference is that Missouri Meerschaum's blend significantly drier, and I did not choose to rehydrate because to be honest, I didn't want to tamper with the integrity of the tobacco any further. All right, now let's do the char light on Missouri Meerschaum's American Patriot. I gotta slow this one down some. You are definitely going to get, just inherent of the Virginias in this blend, brighter notes. You're just going to get it. But And there's also less Latakia in this blend than the Frog Morton Cellar. I'm getting similar amounts of that bourbon topping. It is uncanny, the similarities. I'm going to go back to Frog Morton Cellar now that we have had the pre-light, jeez. I'm so excited about this whole process that I'm getting my terminology wrong. We're going back after we've done the char light, and we're going to do a full light. Okay, just slowing my cadence on it. I want to keep an even pace with both of them. Okay, so I'm definitely getting a lot more Latakia on the Retro Hail. Need another light on this one. Just nice and mild. It's got some reds in there. A lot of Kia is nice and mild. I am not an aromatics person, but I will smoke this all day long. A lot of Kia is nice and fragrant, but it's very subdued. This is a very well balanced blend. So good. So good. I'm going to smoke so much of this after I'm done with this. Now let's focus in on Missouri Meerschaum's American Patriot. Okay, let's do that slow cadence. If you don't know what I'm doing, I'm doing the breath method. Let's get a nice solid retro. Okay. This is not... I feel that I can come to the conclusion on the differences and what it is and what it isn't without breaking things. This is not Frog Morton Cellar. This is also not Missouri Meerschaum's American Patriot. But they would be related. If you had a slight amount more of Latakia in this blend, a little less of the brights, and maybe some more reds, I don't think you would be able to tell the difference on a blind taste test. I could be wrong. But I put it to you, YTPC. I put it to all of you who watches Brad from Stuffin' Things, who watches matches, who watches everybody. I don't care if they liked it or not. I want a firm consensus. Derek Tant, I know you have some. All of you. I want you to put pressure on those presenters out there to go out there and get them a bag of Missouri Meerschaum American Patriot and crack open their Frog Morton Cellar and see what they come up with. This is slightly brighter with a little less Latakia in it. A little less Latakia. Hey, that could be one of those tongue twister things. This has a slighter amount of Latakia, and it is a little bit brighter. Okay? So I would say on the spectrum, it's this one. This is the light from a speakeasy, and this is the light from a food warmer. This is a dark red. This is a slightly brighter red. And I'm going to tell you, I feel very comfortable and confident that this now can be the major crossover blend and my substitute for Frog Morton Cellar. Does it completely replace it? Absolutely not. Never will. But will it give you your fix? You have to tell me. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm loading up. You heard it here first. I don't care what anybody else says, and I hope you pressure those presenters to jump on board and do a comparison video. All of you that watch Brad from Stuffin' Things, I want y'all to slam this guy because he's got a huge following, and I would love to hear. He wasn't the biggest fan of Frog Morton. He liked it from what I could tell, but he wasn't the biggest fan. Not everybody is the biggest fan, but most everybody could tell you what they thought about it. So I want y'all to go out there. It's relatively inexpensive. This is a bag from 2018, so it's a little bit dried out. And go get you a bag of Missouri Meerschaum's American Patriot. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it as a replacement for McClellan's beloved Frog Morton Cellar. Thank you, everybody. I know this ran rather long. I tried to make this comparison as identical as possible between the two blends. I packed them similarly, used about the same amount of tobacco. The only difference, literally, was the moisture content. All other variables stayed the same. Go get you some. Stick it in your pipe and smoke it. I am going to finish off my Frog Morton Cellar, though, because it shall not be wasted. So good. Everybody, this is Martin from Over a Pipe. Thank you for coming and checking out this comparison and this attempt. And I never do this, and had I not accidentally found this blend during the American blend month of July, I would not have been doing this video right now. But I am super excited that I did, and can't wait to see what all of you think of this blend compared to Frog Morton Cellar. Please like, share, and subscribe. Spread the word of this channel. Let's grow it for as long as we're on this YouTube platform. We'll see what other platforms there are out there, maybe. Who knows? But I'm going to ride this one out as much as I can. Let's try to get this thing up to 1,000 subscribers. Would love it, so that way I can do some of these good live streams for you for these esoterica drops, such as Pembroke and Penzance and any other esotericas you might like. Please go out there and help me get this channel up above 1,000, because these live streams are important to some of us. Maybe not to everybody, but to some of us they are important, and I'm going to keep on keeping on, putting out content out there for you while doing these live streams, because this is the people's channel and this channel is for you. And so I'm so excited to be able to enjoy this ride along with you. Again, Martin from Over a Pipe. Get you some Frog Mortons. Put it in that pipe and smoke it. Smoke it. Y'all have a good one.